There we go. That's better. I thought I unmuted, but I didn't, and now I look a fool. But how are you guys doing today? Oh man. Alright, just quickly need to edit a few things. Oh. Should capture this. What's up, Brewery? What's up? How am I feeling? I'm fine. Tired, but fine. But I expected that, to be fair. I expected that. Oh man. Gonna be playing the Banner Saga. Gonna continue with that. What's up, Nero? How you doing, my man? Yeah, gonna continue the Banner Saga. And then from there, we can continue what to do. If later on, yeah, later on, if I'm feeling it, we can. Bulk is physically not demanding. It's not, depending on your route. It's because I had to push a lot of heavy shit uphill. Ah, right. So we'll give it to the end of the song, and then we'll jump in, and we'll start playing. We have, from last time, we've just transferred over to, what's his name? Rook. There we go. We transferred over to Rook, and we've got, yeah, we got that. So it's fine. We should have fun with it. Who died last time? Why would you bring that up? Why would you bring that up? I'm good, just been reading more Happy Sugar Life. Oh man, how's that going? How's that going? Any big developments yet? Has she gone full yandere and killed everyone yet? Or gonna probably have to fix this, yup. There we go. Oh, Grim, what it is, bruh? How you doing? Right, let's continue on. Is it me? Or is there no sound? Is it because it's muted? Ha! Ha ha! Ha ha! I'm smart. I'm smart. I think at this point we have to leave. There's nothing else here, right? Outside the walls, things are a mess. Dredge are everywhere. Fortunately, they're going around the hill on which Frostwiller sits. Can you hear those kids outside? Because I'm very close to going out and slapping a bitch. When are you going back to the bar? If I'm feeling up to it, because I'm tired as fuck, if I'm feeling up to it, then tonight we can go back to the bar, bud. Heading south, shores, little interest following you across the west. You're finally free of Frostwiller, but find yourselves facing no problems. You hope that whoever Ivar knows at Wormtail is willing to help. Yeah, Nero, how's Happy Sugar Life going? Morale declined. Didn't see that coming. A trail of blood leads to a clearing where you find a large wounded Varl. He is gnawing on his shield, swearing at no one in particular, occasionally slamming his cudgel on the ground. If not for heavy bleeding, you'd leave this one alone without a second thought. Did Bear respond to going back to the bar? Yeah, I've said if I feel up to it, because I'm really tired, if I feel up to it, we can go back tonight. We can hang out at the bar tonight. If not, tomorrow night. It will happen. It will happen tonight or tomorrow night, 100%. Can't tell you how long it'll be, but yeah, it will happen. In a heartbeat, the Varl is on his feet. Swinging his massive weapon, you jump clear of the cudgel, smashes through the trunk of a tree. Your party scatters to avoid falling timber. Once you recover, the Varl is long gone, leaving another trail of blood, which you decide against following this time. Tried to help him. I tried. Yandere MC almost killed 3 characters in a single night and felt more guilt over lying and saying she loved someone else the most instead of the whole murder thing. Understandably. Understandably. We will definitely meet Streamer Chan. Do not fear, Grim. We will meet Streamer Chan. The caravan is buzzing with worry. In the distance, someone has spotted a large number of dark figures following you. The Dredge, cries one woman. But something about it tells you they don't quite look like Dredge. Gods be damned, chokes Onef, standing on one of the carts to get a better view. Worse than Dredge. That's Ezekiel. Oh, good. Let the guy come, we'll kill him. The news spreads throughout the clansmen like wildfire. Ezekiel, why would he? Starts Odlif. Unless he's after you, Onef. He's insane, interjects Onef. And unpredictable. That's a good number of fighters with him. Your mind races to consider what to do. Oh. She's basically the definition of Twitch in the future. I'm curious. We'll dig in for a fight. Get ready, you shout, turning the wagons to form a wall. With weapons drawn, you wait. Eventually, you hear a shout in the wind. Rook, my good friend! We come to parley! He throws his weapon on the ground and approaches alone. Is that crazy motherfucker? Just look at this guy's face when you see it. Why would I believe what you say? Look! Look! He's even got the twitchy eyes. He looks like my uncle after he's had one too many. Well, I was gonna say one too few. That doesn't make sense. Rook, we were good friends. What happened? You tried to kill us. Just go back to Frostfleur and leave us alone. Rook, it's your pretty girl. Glad nothing happened to her with the Dredge, I mean. That fucker look mad? Like, tell me about it. He looks insane. My friends, how could I forget everything you've done for me? Broke into my city, took my warriors, took my field, killed some of my people so you could take more food. That was a nice touch. Took one of my best men. How are you, Onef? Did he treat you well? Shove it up your ass, Eco. If you came out here to kill me, let's get it over with. Nothing like that. You must think you know me, or people like me. What did Onef tell you? I'm crazy? I haven't survived because I'm crazy. I did what I had to be done to make it in Frostfiller. The only mistake I made was you. What kind of man are you, Rook? You look like an average man to me. A man worried about his daughter, maybe. Just making his way. But then look behind you. How many people is that? They follow you. Fight for you. Why? What kind of man are you? I'm the kind of man that does what needs to be done. There, we have something in common, but unlike me, they gladly follow you. Who do these people think you are? You saved them, you're a hero. Maybe that's more important to them than who you really are. What's your point, Ekil? I'm your prisoner, Rook. Bind my hands. Frostfiller is done. I didn't survive there, thanks to you, my good friends. You may not have cut my throat, but you sentenced us to death. I don't believe that's who you are. Is this some kind of apology? You can't trust me, I know that. Take me and my men as prisoners, if that's what it takes. Ekil looks down at the ground and words come slowly to him. I'm not above begging. Huh. Oh god, I just thought of another achievement for the 6 circles. Oh, for God. God damn it, Grim. God damn it. That's how you know he's a great fighter? What, because his twitchy eyes? Just... Man. We can't just take him. He's crazy. He's crazy. Onef, I'd be a hypocrite if I told you to leave him. I don't know, Rook. You don't know me. How could you trust my word any more than his? I'm bound whatever decision you make. We have to feed him. If we take him, we have to feed him. Fuck's sake. Listen, Akira, we'll keep you alive, but just look at one man, woman, or child the wrong way, and every last one of you gets cut down on the spot. You understand? I may be reckless, but I pay my debts. These people are right to follow you, Rook. You're a good man. You have each man's hands bound tightly and their bodies checked for weapons, making sure there's no mistakes to be made. Things are certainly starting to feel complicated. A little bit. He could be a berserker in battle. Could be. Very well could be. Speaking of berserker, I played a few games of FGO. A few missions. I basically redid the first mission, redid the second mission, done the third mission, just to get used to it. I like it. I like it. You find a surprising number of people camped out at Godstone. They've been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently they think Radomir, the sun god, has come back. They're worshipping him despite of the bleak environment. They welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories with others while you rest. They have almost nothing of value to trade, but their leader approaches and offers to let you join in their tribute. Can't hurt, I guess. Bravely give the offer a chance. When you apply the oil to your skin, it starts to burn like a hot brand, but you bear it. It doesn't reveal any secrets of the universe, but the worshippers are impressed by your courage and gives you more oil to take. That's one expect. Nobody can really agree on Radomir looked like. As fond as he was of his own isolation, he never directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent and lived in the sun, and it's not uncommon to speak of the tale of a great creature slipping through the thin clouds on a sunny day. Radomir was always one of the lucky gods, the kind who people thanked for good weather, healthy livestock, and a good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how his godstone came to be found at the bottom of a dried-out lake. That is pretty cool. We got an item. Check the loot chat, I put something on there, it's just beautiful. Goldilocks is an achievement. Date a lolly as a character named Bear. God damn it, Grim. Morale was poor. Whoops. Just take it easy for a while, people are noticing. Oh, they've noticed, have they? We're on the edge of dying daily and you want me to take it easy? Gods, I should be plowing twice as many fields, you understand? Don't get us thrown out of this caravan, Morgan. It's just you who suffers. Right, so you get married, have kids, now I'm supposed to settle down too, yeah? What happened to two brothers? Calm as you approach. That's right, I've got a kid to take care of. Cool your head, Morgan. Morgan departs, leaving Morgan looking awkward. Rook, what brings you around? Just heard yelling. You come running every time you hear yelling? Must be why you look so tired. Look, it's not a secret. I like women. Rook, they like me. They like the scar. Forget it. Listen to all this death. Every night, half the caravan cries itself to sleep. Pathetic. Come on, Rook, be honest. This is good living? Half the world just tilling sorrow till they keel over? What kind of life is that? We're lucky you could go your whole life with no goals, no purpose, nothing to fight but boredom and hunger. I'm glad for all this. I get what you're saying. Look at it like this. We're fighting to the death almost every day, yeah? You can curl up in a little ball of fear, you can go hide in the woods eating nuts and appreciate leaves, or some nonsense. Or you can enjoy the struggle. Know which one I pick? Anyway, just so you know, I never go for a let, I promise you that. Or Oatleaf, she's all yours. Oh, appreciate it, Morgan. You depart, unsure whether your opinion of Morgan changed for the better or worse. Also, FGO NA does get more classes as more updates come, since it's missing classes Alter Ego, Moon, Cancer, and Foreigner. Oh. Let's do a bit of training real quick. Real quick. What is he? A backbiter. Where the fuck that is, you're fine. Grim, I'm not even gonna read that one out. Not even gonna read that one out. Huh. I'm like, hey, what do I do here? Because, right, fuck it, let's go with that. He's dead. He's dead. Have you played Darkest Dungeon yet? I have. I played Darkest Dungeon 2 times, I think, on stream. And shoot. Road. I don't think it could reach that other guy, so we might as well just shoot him. 4 damage, please. Thank you. I don't know why they didn't put music in this game. Like, for battles, I mean. Taking a guess that's where it's gonna walk. God damn it. Have some of that. Don't get surrounded, keep them in front of you. Don't tell me what to do. You're dead. He's dead. He's just dead. He's dead. Oh, come on! You were so close! You were so close! Shit, I probably did a 1. Red. Ha! Deflected. She's only got one. This isn't. It's not going bad, but it could be going better. These brothers fuck people up. Like, when they get going, they fuck people up. I have pretty cool. I have a game for you to play, Guild of Dungeoneering. It looks pretty cool. I'll look it up. I'll look it out. I'll look it up. I mean, Guild of Dungeoneering. So I'd really love to have when we get bigger is an actual, like, an MMO, and we can have a guild on there. I would adore that. Like, that would be great. Might as well get closer to the other guys, and then we could kill her. Oh. Slay the Spire-ish. Yeah, modded Slay the Spire stopped working for me, and I don't know why. I tried playing it yesterday, and it was just like, nah. I was like, oh, okay. Man, when she like has that 3 extra damage, she fucks people up. She just does. She just fucking destroys people. So this is why I had an update. You just need to update the files. Understood. Understood. Yeah, alright, well, you're dead. You're dead. Boop. Right. That was good practice. That was some good practice. We have not got a lot of food left. I don't know why I did that. That's not necessary. Let's leave. Several people have noticed black vultures circling above the caravan, taking advantage of the light snowfall. They pose no threat, but they have visible impact on the mood of your clansmen. Next time you look back, Odaleaf is firing arrows into air which nearly tag the birds once or twice. Get lost. No dead down here, she shouts to nobody in particular. Yeah, let her get out some aggression. Join her. I'll join her. Yeah, fuck it. First person to knock one out of the sky gets their wish granted. You're announced. Several of the caravan give it a try, including Alette, and enjoying the sport of turning around morale. It's no big surprise when one of Odaleaf's blue-feathered arrows brings down a bird. You know, says Odaleaf, scanning the caravan, a lot of these women, they could do this. You could tell from the look in her eyes she's excited about the idea. I think I'm going to start training them on how to fight, she says. Do it, yeah. We could use some more soldiers. Gives them something to do. Can always use more fighters, you tell Odaleaf. If Alette is any proof, you know how to train someone with a bow. Odaleaf gives you a smile. She heads off to some women of the caravan, showing them the vulture she shot down. There we go. There we go. So, I'm taking it that Rook will meet up with the other group eventually. An old man sits astride an overgrown portion of the trail. You lost? You ask. He adjusts the leather strap on his head, says, No, are you? He jumps up and then shuffles toward the caravan, his tattered clothes revealing no weapons. Well, I've seen better, the old man says, peering into the supply wagons. But I'll join you. He stands next to a fighter, throws his beard over his shoulder, and puffs his chest. The fighter grins when the stranger exhales, asking, What are we waiting for? Leading the way? Oh, lead the way? That one. Call me Anar, or anything else you like, the old man says. A man goes where he pleases, doesn't he? His stern look is more comical than intimidating, but if you look, stop looking for answers. If you can keep pace. Keep pace, the old man puffs through his mustache. No fleeter than old Anar. And husbands, mind your wives. I'm cursed with the golden tongue, not silver. The caravan enjoys a good laugh as they start moving once again. The sixth circle should have multiplayer? Yeah, it should. It should have like Town of Salem sort of multiplayer. Except instead of killing people, you bang them. A flurry of snowfall seems to come out of nowhere and quickly thickens until you're unable to see the man in front of you. You shout out a complete halt, but the screaming winds drown out the sound. A day passes before the blizzard abates and clansmen start to reappear from the snowy drifts. Quickly becomes apparent that not everybody is where you last saw them, and a quick search of the area is not enough to recover all the missing clansmen. Plenty of volunteers step forward and you send them in each direction for a predetermined amount of time. Scouts return mostly empty-handed, and family members plead for more time to search. Fuck. We can't camp. We can't. Call out for missing family and friends. Clansmen trample the snow into a biggie slush. Any chance of finding tracks are still lost. The caravan slowly submits to the solo feeling. That's a bum. 32. 32.
Wormtow was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Var living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
The Var will find you before you see them. Not surprising with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here. But back down when Ivor tells them he's come to see someone named Krumar. Interesting. Who's this badass? Well, I'll be damned. Krumar, it's been a long time. Yeah, it has. So what brings Ingvar to Wormtow with his very own village of humans? Bad news, Dredge. Bad news. Dredge are coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, come on, we have food. We'll discuss more in the meat house. As you follow old Varl into a meager town, you catch up quietly saying, "If it were anyone else." Oh. I've talked with the warriors here, and I'll be honest with you. Half want to go north and find out what happened at Blotzbalker. Some think we should go to Grofheim instead. We wouldn't go there. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had it my way, I'd stay here and let the dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Vol town. Most of us take care of ourselves. You got women and children. We could pitch in, make this place livable. Doesn't work like that. These Varl are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It's Krumar's call. It won't be long before the dredge are here. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Urinder what's going on. Who's Urinder? Varl King. Well, as close to one as Ingvar. Where'd you find these people? Stay here and rest, but once yours are ready to go, we do. I'm going to see off those who want to head north, but I'll join you to Grofheim. So we're going to Grofheim as well. More travel? No, we've already come so far. Stop pouting, girlie. Even if Urinder won't listen to a tired old Varl like me, I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Ingvar here. They listen to Ivor? Ha, he hasn't told you? Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to, but don't be long. He's a prince? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Rest, I guess. Rest, I guess. Take it to 90. There we go. There we go. That's not good, but there we go. Need to spend as much as we can in here. Let's talk to this guy. Krumir, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. I've never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done then. There we go. Ah, I'm not surprised to have told you. I'm just surprised he can't bring around anyone at all. Your friend was one of us long ago. I mean, the dredge bashing type. He was called Ingvar then. And if you want to know why he changed his name, best ask him yourself. I'm too old to peddle and gossip. Respect, young man. After the Second Great War, wasn't much left for me to do. So, I started training other Vault to fight. Got tired of that, made a place in Wormtow. They come calling even when with no wars to speak of. Seems like that might be changing though, don't it? Might. Or I could be the most boring of all you ever met. Depends on how much you like killing dredge. Ask me again someday. Might tell you about the time we filled the dead yolks with whale teeth. I was gonna say why. He's gonna tell me apparently. Any wisdom on fighting dredge? Depends on how much you know. They're all armor. Tap them hard enough, though, and it will shatter. Line up a whole row of slag and they explode on one another. All the way down. You get in a big brawl, half your time is spent setting them up for it. And if you see one bang his axe like a tuning fork, try to kill him quick. Sometimes the slag he's calling won't even show up. Huh. I'll leave you to your business. I will leave you to your business. I would make 6 circles a bit freedomish, so you can go off and do whatever you want. Yeah, I remember you saying you want people to be able to do whatever and like just do whatever they want. I remember you saying that. Grofib's quite a few days out, says Krumir, but nothing's worse than crossing the wastes. I imagine if there's anywhere you might be safe for the dredge, it's there. You steel yourself for another long march, and half the town of Wormtoe joins you. I'll take it. One thing, like make it great again, build a wall. A scout returns with a nearly frozen child. I almost stepped on her in the snow. Looks like she must have been running from something, he says. Patches of blue mottle her pale skin, but her chest rises and falls ever so slightly. Even just carrying her along could kill her in a state like this, says a woman. We could be in danger here, points out another. Yeah, let the healers tend to her. Fighters stay alert for any threat while the caravan moves on. The healers rub the girl's arms and legs under blankets to no avail. An hour later, one healer approached you with tears. Oh, shit. How does this game make me feel guilty for trying to protect people? If we stayed there, then whatever she was running from could have come to us. Harsh words from one mother to another draw the attention of the entire caravan. My daughter marries Ragni, or no one. The reed-thin tramp you call a daughter won't provide sons. The sort of mother bares his teeth, ready to attack. Explain yourself. Yeah, Ragni chooses my daughter on his own. The insulted mother says, but this one thinks I have something to do with it. Launching forward, the first woman flails wildly, shouting, "Liar!" The women are separated and eventually calm down, but you worry that this is far from over. Yep, that's not going to end well. You haven't seen Alette for much of the day. When you do find her, she's returning to the camp alone from a fair distance away. Looking rather sullen, she keeps her eyes on the ground as you approach. I'll sit quietly beside her. I feel like things are changing so quickly. She eventually confides. It's not just that. Everything is going so wrong. I've been talking to Iko a lot. Oh, shit. What's he been telling you? He told me how he and Onef are kin. Iko had a sister who married Onef, but she died a long time ago. They'd been bound since, but then Onef left without him. Just left behind without a word. That's why he came after us. I don't, says Alette. I'm not stupid, you know. I don't go alone. I always bring Oddleaf with me. She stalks off back to camp. At least with Oddleaf there, you feel a little safer. Funfic, how you doing, my man? How are things going for you today? Ooh, some music. Oh, another Godstone. Is this a whale? It looks like a whale. Or a shark? Godstone of Marek looms into view. Upon it, carved a great ocean beast, jagged stones jut out of the snow like shark fins. It's hard to imagine the Nordfilling wastes being filled with water at one time. But the Godstones stand as a reminder of the vast lake you used to cross. Real God better be OP? Tell me about it. Like, just going into the game one time and Dopey is on the news for turning into a monster and attacking schoolgirls. What? Oh, wait. Is this 6 circles of loot, or are you actually playing a game, Grim? I got so confused for a second. I was like, what game are you playing? A blessing shouts one of the men in your caravan, holding up what looks to be a silver coin. It's a fish skill, he says, pointing out to the rainbow pattern that shows in the sunlight. Soon a curious child has found another hiding in a stall, and a third is discovered. Perhaps they'll bring us luck, you over here. And before the caravan has become obsessed with gathering shiny skills. Let them take their time. This time we have to let them take their time. Let morale get high. By the end of the second day, the scavenger hunt still continues unabated. But even you are starting to feel something in the back of your mind, like you need to have one of these skills. You shake it off, uncertain whether to let it continue. You start to wonder if something unnatural has a hold of their minds when the cult's leave is met with open aggression. Either helps you get them moving again, but you wonder how long it would take, how long it would have kept searching, let them. But why is morale weak? I just stopped you from having to, like, oh man, 6 circles, okay. I thought you were like playing some game and you called a character Dopey or something like that. And then he just turned into a tentacle monster and started attacking schoolgirls. Well, Leaf goes you over, grinning. A row of women holding bows. A row of women, not a row. A row of women holding bows, of different age and experience, line up before a row of trees in the distance. They fire, doing an impressive job of hitting the trunks. I think they're ready to fill some dredge with feathers. One woman still hasn't shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still. The others watch. Just as the wind shifts, she lets go. Her arrow flies not into one of the trees, but a snow rabbit that had scurried out from underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. Now this achievement will be fucking hell. Get a life. Get endings. Hey. You stopped them from forming the fish skill cult. That's why morale is low. I know, but I saved them from forming a fish skill cult. Morale should be high. Just saying. Group of men from the caravan approach. Listen here, says one. Practice all you want. My wife isn't fighting dredge. The other men agree in chorus. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. The men argue their point, but eventually relent. Thanks, says Oddleaf. To be honest, it was harder than I expected, but the more people who can hold their own, the better. Women return to camp, not just as clansmen, but as fighters. Hey. Sounds of skirmish alert you to Varl. Surrounded by half a dozen armed fighters, one man spots you and shouts, "Leave us to our business! This Varl killed my father without reason." The Varl is about to respond when the man attacks. The giant swats the blade aside and watches for the next assault. I mean, if he's helpful, all the Varl are fucking helpful. Varl shrugs as if unconcerned, saying, "This one's father and I had business deal. He lied, now he's dead." "Lies?" shouts the man. "You murdered him over a lie, you coward?" The men wildly attack the Varl who deflects him. Well enough, but you're uncertain of how long he can keep it up. Defend him, yeah, fuck him. However, you say, we could use some any Varl with a good sword arm, couldn't we? He nods, readying his weapon. The men immediately back off. The prospect of fighting your entire army suddenly unappealing. They watch from a distance, shouting obscenities and something about injustice. The Varl turns toward you. Do you need the help? But if I'm going to travel, it may as well be in the company of other Varl. He falls in line with the others and returns to travel. Sure. Sure, that works for me. And that put morale up. We did it. It's gonna go down right now, though. Oh. You hear a whistle in the wind and spot a long line of Varl up ahead, heading towards you. Behind them is a swarm of dredge and a tail of bodies leading off into the distance. Get down there, Barks Crowbar. There we go. It's down. It's down again. This is fun. This is fun and fine. Don't let them spread out, shouts the Varl. Shouts the lead Varl as you approach the battleground. Soon you almost regret finding yourself fighting alongside them, facing off against a daunting number of dredge. They're outside the battlefield, weapon drawn, the fight seems inevitable. Take a quick head count. There's 127 of them. You have 126 fighters and 63 Varl at your side. There was no two forces evenly matched. Ay. Permission. Give the order. Facile. Did Chris just start hosting here? I don't know, maybe. It's entirely possible. Me and Chris have got it set up so we auto-host each other. Facile. Why don't, like, was he here the entire time? Or was he from the other group of people? What's Krimar? He's a war leader. He's a provoker. I feel like he was with the other group of people, right? Facile? Huh. Do I replace someone with him? I feel like I should. I feel like I really should. Plus 15%. 2 times strength damage. Hello. I think we give that to her, if I'm being honest. We could drop that off to you. What you got? What you got? Plus 2 will. Man, this is hard. This is hard. I kind of feel like I want to get rid of Oddleaf, but I don't at the same time. Hogan and Morgan work so well together. They really do. We'll go in as is for now and see how we do. We'll see how we do. Sky is a neighbor. Let's have you guys over this way. No, I never did that. Yeah. Here, you. Here. Ready. Have some of that. How does this work? I'm going to do it because I don't know how this works. He is now marked. I don't know what that means. More damage. Right, here's the thing. My archers are now quite close. I have a feeling he is going to turn from them and go straight to me. But I don't know. I don't know. Here's what I'm going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. I will here. Put it here. And then these guys can walk over this way. I hope this doesn't trigger on him. Okay, it doesn't. Good. I would have been so mad. I'd have been so mad. Rude. Fuck it. Gonna split the brothers up. Playing it ballsy. There we go. Dick move, but fine. Oosh. Haha. My plan worked, you suck. Damage. These guys need to chill for like a second. I think I can kill this guy. Yeah, there we go. Boom! Let's try stunning him again. They can only chill for 0 seconds. that's at least a millisecond too short. Fuck it. Let's get flanked. One HP, boys. You're just gonna keep getting stunned. Just turn away. Turn away, big boy. No, that was close. One dead. Rude. There we go. You're dead, son. He is getting fucked up. I can't even. I can't even. Leave me alone. Shit, 20%. didn't think that was going to help, to be honest. Let's get that armor down. No. That's not even the best use of his ability. Ah, shit. Red! Red. Oh, fuck's sake. Fuck my life. Fuck everything in my life. Said. At this point, we're honestly relying on our big guy. Fucking hell, everyone's getting fucked up. This is not looking good. One damage. Just kill him, please. Please. I said please. We cannot do another fight. Pull back. We lost 9 fighters, 4 ball. Biggest losses we've had so far, I think. But it still doesn't seem that bad. Is it this a damn curiosity? I knew Fast Assault was from the other group. This is the second time I've been sent to find a Val who's heading my direction with humans in tow. What are the Dredge doing up here? Gods, does that nobody know what's going on around here? They leveled Grofheim to the ground. We've been losing ground for days. Uriner's in Iron Tofts now. They sent me to gather Kermir and the rest of Wormtoll when we ran across a bunch of slag. There's a lot more where that fight came from. Is there any Vol you've got, Kermir? What have you been doing? Eating each other? Many went to Bloatsbunker. Are you telling me Grofheim is completely gone? And Wagner's dead. Slag on our heels, the Vol who you sent off north are probably dead. The world's ending. Come on, this is old news. We're gathering in Irontoft. In Einertoft. That's where we need to go right now. Wait. Fast up takes a long moment to look around. Caravan of men, women and children behind you. Not them. Yeah, we just saved your ass. Little one, you have no idea how many slag I've butchered the past 3 weeks. I don't get in fights I can't win. This includes men who invite themselves to Irontoft. Damn it, Fassalt. Who cares about that? Yeah, who cares about that? What depths happened to Grofheim? Before Fassalt could reply, a low rumble grabbed your attention, growing louder by the moment. Even though it's beyond sight, all eyes turn to Grofheim's direction. As the rumbling becomes deafening, transforming quickly into cackling, splintering, it's coming closer. Go, shots, Fassalt! Taking off toward Irongroft. Don't stop until you reach Hardborg. That mountain just split. Oh my god, what is that? A serpent? Is that a god? Is that a god? What the fuck is happening? Morale improved. Better be a will god. I mean, if it's gonna be any god, it better be a will god. Will gods are dope. You're not wrong. Oh, it's cracked my chest there. Oh, that would hurt. After 3 terrifying days of tremors, she reached the godstone of Hardborg, which is teeming with Varl who want to know what is happening. Others busily mending makeshift defences up around the godstone of Hardborg's crypt of the Varl. Hold up, pants Fassalt between long gasps for air. We're going to have to talk. You're still standing. Well, most of you. Rest up, then move on. A mountain just sank into the earth, and something is out there. You're just gonna send us away? I don't know who you are, but you're not going to Irontoft. There's a couple hundred Varl here who will back that up. What are we supposed to go? Back the way we came? We're stuck between 2 mountain ranges. In one direction a few thousand Varl, in the other an army of Dredge, and whatever caused that quick. Irontoft is a Varl city. This shouldn't be news to Varl. Give it a rest, Fassalt. Don't you recognize who you're talking to? Surprisingly, sun flashes across Fassalt's face. The Varl standing are starting to come closer now. You hear Ingvar being whispered between them. I think this might be one person you want to let into Irontoft. Humans come with me, all of them. Fassalt glances between Ivar and Krumir before stalking away, pushing past a mob of curious onlookers. Ooh. Ivar, who are you? Some other time, Rook. Oh, of course, some other time. Spend the rest of the day recovering. Varl come and go in packs, and most chatter is about the quake that just sank the mountains into the earth, or the dredge that are still on their way. You hear rumors that a massive chasm opened when the earth split. Huh. So what other news pick up? Got a lot of unfriendly looks from the Varl. They're probably not the sort to warm up to humans. Having probably spent most of their lives north, all you learn is that they're very distressed about losing Grofheim. The capital, Irontoft, comes off as at least a ditch of as a last-ditch effort. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. Suddenly, there's a lot of activity. Words come from below to retreat to the next village over, and you soon see why. A black shadow is sweeping down the valley from the direction of Grofheim, with a quake or whatever caused it had obliterated the mountainside. On close inspection, it's a veritable ocean of dredge. More than you imagined possible. In their midst is a towering giant of dredge. Blood red from head to toe, you gather your things in short order and join a good many Varl, leaving Godson behind. I just realised, when I shake my knee, it shakes the entire monitor, and I've only just realised it. So the camera's probably going like this as well, right? I apologize. I apologize deeply. Real quick though. Let's look at my heroes. Hey. Procyon, what's up, man? You never noticed? Okay, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just like I just noticed then my monitor was kind of shaking a little bit. I was like, hey. For now, honestly, we replace them. We replace them. We let them rest up and then we put them back in. But I can't do it, Captain. Let's get that gone. Right, guys, I think I'm going to have to leave it there. I've just received a text. I have to go do something quick, and I'm getting super tired. I'm going to go have a quick nap after I finish up what I need to do, and then I'm going to hopefully be back on here at 8 or 9, maybe. It's a maybe, guys. Might not be for definite, but I'll definitely be on streaming tomorrow. So yeah, I'll be there tomorrow. I'll be playing this again. Get here for 2 p.m. or 3 p.m. If I'm not here at 2 p.m, obviously, come back at 3 p.m. But yeah, I will definitely be streaming 2 p.m, 3 p.m. We'll be streaming this game again for a few hours, hopefully, tomorrow. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. But I do apologize, guys. I'm just super tired. I didn't get any sleep last night, and that's what's done me in. My sleeping pattern's fucked, basically. But, yeah, hopefully the job will fix that. But anyway, like I said, I've got to be off. Yes, I'm coming. Messages. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate it. If you haven't followed already and you're giving us a watch, please give us a follow. It helps me out a lot. I'm very, very, very close to having an affiliation, I should say, with Twitch. So anyway, adios for now. We'll be back on hopefully tonight. If not, tomorrow definitely. And yeah, I guess until then, see you later, guys.